Have you ever found yourself staring at food labels in the grocery store, wondering if they're really telling you everything you need to know? Welcome to the hidden world of food labeling, a realm where words are wielded with precision and numbers are arranged to tell a story that's not quite the full picture. Big food companies have mastered the art of the illusion of health, using clever tactics to make their products seem healthier, more natural, or even more eco-friendly than they actually are. Today, we're going to dig into the manipulation of serving sizes, explore the ambiguity of words like natural and all natural. We'll shed light on the sugarcoating of sugar content and question the substance behind buzzwords like organic, gluten-free, and non-GMO. First, let's tackle the tricky world of serving sizes. You see, food companies have a knack for manipulating these to make their products appear healthier or lower in calories than they actually are. Let's say you're munching on a bag of chips. The label might state that it contains 100 calories per serving. Sounds pretty harmless, right? But then, you realize that a serving is defined as just 10 chips. Who stops at 10 chips? Not many of us. Or consider that bottle of juice you're sipping on. It might claim to have only 50 calories per serving, but a closer look reveals that the bottle contains 2.5 servings. So if you down the whole thing, you're actually consuming 125 calories, not 50. These are just a few examples of how big food companies use serving size as a facade of healthiness. It's a clever, yet deceptive tactic that can easily lead us to consume more calories than we realize. Ever been swayed by the natural or all natural labels on food products? Well, you're not alone. These words, natural and all natural, they sound reassuring, don't they? They conjure up images of fresh, wholesome, and unprocessed foods, but here's the catch. The terms natural and all natural are not clearly defined or regulated by the FDA. This means that manufacturers can use these terms quite liberally. A product labeled natural could still contain preservatives, pesticides, or genetically modified ingredients. In fact, the only clear guideline the FDA has provided is that these products should not contain artificial flavors or synthetic substances. But that doesn't exclude a whole host of other ingredients that might not fit your definition of natural. This ambiguity allows companies to exploit our instinctive trust in nature. They bank on the fact that we'll equate natural with healthy. Just because something is derived from nature doesn't automatically make it good for you. After all, arsenic is natural, but you wouldn't want that in your lunch, would you? How about those heart-healthy or low-fat claims on your favorite snacks? Sounds promising, doesn't it? Imagine this. A food product boldly claiming it's low in fat. While technically true, it may be conveniently omitting that it's high in sugars or sodium to make up for the taste. Or consider the heart-healthy label. It might be slapped on a cereal box, but that doesn't mean you can ignore the high sugar content that accompanies it. These health claims are often used to paint a rosy picture of a product's nutritional value, sidestepping the less appealing aspects. They're designed to catch your eye and influence your purchasing decisions, often without providing the full nutritional context. What about sugar? It's a question that deserves a closer look. When we speak about sugar, there's a world of difference between the naturally occurring kind found in fruits and the added sugars we often find lurking in processed foods. You see, naturally occurring sugars come bundled with fiber, vitamins, and other nutrients. But added sugars, they're empty calories that can lead to health problems such as diabetes and weight gain when consumed in excess. Now here's where big food brands get crafty. They downplay the presence of these added sugars through clever labeling. Sure, you might see sugar listed as an ingredient, but did you know that dextrose, fructose, maltose, and sucrose are all fancy names for added sugar? That's right. These are just a few of the 60+ different names sugar can wear, making it a master of disguise on food labels. And then there's the issue of no added sugars. Sounds good, right? But don't be fooled. This doesn't mean the product is sugar-free, it merely indicates that no additional sugars were added during processing. What about those trendy buzzwords like organic, gluten-free, and non-GMO? Those have to be healthy and good for us, right? These terms have become magnets for health-conscious shoppers, creating an aura of healthiness around products that bear them. But do they always mean what we think they mean? Let's take organic, for instance. While the USDA organic seal is considered the gold standard for organic food, not all organic labels meet these stringent criteria. Some products might only contain a small percentage of organic ingredients but still sport the label. misleading consumers into believing they're buying a fully organic product. And what about gluten-free? This term is a godsend for those with gluten intolerance or celiac disease. But for the majority of people, a gluten-free diet isn't inherently healthier. Yet many associate gluten-free with healthy, leading to unnecessary purchases of often more expensive gluten-free products. Then we have non-GMO. While genetically modified organisms have sparked controversy these last few years, the scientific consensus is that GMO foods are safe for consumption. Yet the non-GMO label often leads consumers to believe these products are healthier or safer, which is not necessarily the case. In essence, while these buzzwords can guide informed choices for some, they can equally be exploited for marketing purposes, creating a facade of healthiness that doesn't always align with the product's nutritional quality. Lastly, let's take a look at front-of-package marketing. It's the first thing you see on a product, designed to draw you in with its eye-catching design and health claims. For instance, a cereal box might boast about its high-fiber content on the front and its claim to lower cholesterol. But a closer look at the ingredient list might reveal a staggering amount of added sugars and additives. Or fruit snacks might proudly claim it's made with real fruit, but the reality could be a minuscule amount of fruit concentrate buried under a mountain of artificial flavors and sweeteners. These are just a few examples of how front-of-package marketing can paint a picture that's far from reality. The front of the package is just the tip of the iceberg. Let's recap. Big food brands have been leading us on a merry dance, manipulating serving sizes to create a facade of healthiness, using ambiguous words like natural, making health claims, and hiding the true sugar content of their products. It's all about understanding the tactics, being cautious, and making informed choices. Prioritize whole foods, scrutinize ingredient lists, and don't be swayed by front-of-package claims. Remember, the real nutritional profile is in the details, not in the buzzwords.